Hey guys, I'm kind of changing up my vlogs. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not going to be, like, filming, or I'm not going to be saying, like, hey guys, Angel here as much anymore. I've said it in, like, a lot of my videos, but I kind of want to, like, not say that for a little while and see how that goes. Yeah, I'm just, like, I didn't sleep at all last night. I was, like, up. I got a subscription to this Simule or whatever it is, that singing app or whatever, and I have like a month subscription to it, so I'm going to probably make this kind of short because I'm going to go like play around on that. But what was I going to say? I was up all night fooling around on that because I have nothing to do. Yeah, I don't have like any appointments or anything like that, so you guys like my makeup? You guys like my makeup? But anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, my hair is being a little funky right now because it's like humidity and it's really dry, and I'm trying, like, I haven't washed it in a couple of days because it's super dry because of all the bleaching and stuff that I've done. So like I said, this has no toner in it, so you can tell, but I mean, I think I did a pretty fabulous job on it. For no toner and like box color and bleach, heck yeah, dude, that's awesome. But and no like cosmetology license. So but yeah, I'm just like chilling outside. If you can tell, my eyes are like super, they're really like squinty because my eyes hurt because I'm really tired. But yeah, I'm just like hanging out outside. If you guys get a chance, check me out. I think it's Mary Lowrance, MaryLowrance, songs and stuff like that. Like, they're actually really hard because, like, I've sang since 8th grade, like since California in 8th grade. Like, I was picked out of my whole choir, the only one my 8th grade year to be in freshman chorus, handpicked. But because I was moving, I told her, I was like, I can't. I'm moving to Illinois, you know, or whatever. Or I just said I was moving, and I was coming here, and she, like, my Mrs. Brown, my chorus teacher, was so pissed. Like, she got so mad at me, she almost strangled me to death. Like, she was just like, because the freshman chorus teacher, she's like, I can tell you have a voice. She's like, I can just tell by your facial expressions when you sing and stuff. And I was like, yeah, okay, you know, just like, because that was literally like that 7th grade, or maybe it was the first part of my 8th grade year, was like the first time I'd ever been in chorus. And there was just a story time real quick. There was a time when we were all sitting in class, right, and we were singing, like, we were starting to sing and stuff, and we were like singing Round and Round We Go. It goes round and round we go, we hold each other's hands and weave our lives in a circle. The day has come, the dance has begun. And then you sing that in a round where you split the people into two parts, and one starts, and right when they're done with the very first verse, the second group starts, and they just keep going around and around and around, and they just go round and round we go, round and round we go. And it's like, that's what we were singing. And she's like, she wanted me to go up there. Mrs. Brown called me up there, and I was like, no. I just, like, literally sat in my chair, and I told her, hell no. I was like, I'm not getting up in front of the whole class and singing by myself, because that's one of my flaws, is like, I have a severe, like, I can get on stage, right, in front of thousands and millions of people and sing my guts out. And I cannot stand in front of my mother and my own father and, like, my brothers and sisters on Christmas Day and sing a Christmas song. I get so clammed up. Or like when I was in chorus here in Illinois, I would go in, like, I'd sing on, you know, like in when we were all together. But when I'd go into like practice and try to make like a cappella, which was like a really high chorus group, I literally would stand in front of Mrs. Cantelli, a chorus teacher, and I'm sure she doesn't care if I say her name on. She was in like a lot of dancing things, like show stuff like that. When she was, I mean, she's older now, obviously, but it's been like almost 15 some years since I graduated, but since I was supposed to graduate. But anyways, like I said, she what was I gonna say? She, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I like would clam up. Like I'd go in there and I'd talk to her or whatever, and she'd be like, okay, start, sing your so follow, so sorry, I accidentally pushed the button and turned off the recorder camera. Anyways, so I would go in there and sing she'd press a note on the key and I'd sing it or whatever. And I just literally, like, I'd get a frog in my throat because, like, just being in front of my teacher, Mrs. Cantelli, would, like, severely scare the crap out of me, like I was going to screw up, and, like, I can get in front of, like, people that I don't even know because I, like, don't know who they are and it doesn't scare me. But when I'm in front of somebody that I know and I know, like, their authority and what they know about, like, singing and stuff, I'm really afraid to be judged by them. So I get really, like, clammed up and, like, get a frog in my throat and stuff. Sorry guys, but whoa. Anyways, so like I said, yeah, I just thought I'd tell you that, but I can't remember where. Oh yeah, the Simule or the Simule or whatever you call it, like that's a really cool app. So if you shout out to that app, if you ever get a chance, just try the free trial or just like play around on it, and if you can, get a subscription to it because it's really cool. It's like $7.99 for a week and $19.99 for like a month. And then it's like 29 something for like, no, it's $99.99 for like a whole year. So, it's something like that. But like I said, it's like super cool and the app is super awesome. I've been having like so many issues with it because I'll be like, because when I go to sing on that thing, like it's easier for me to sing with, I've done a lot of like Disney ones because I really like love Disney and I sing easier with Disney than I do with like other artists. But when the music comes up, it's like if you don't know the song, you like totally screw up because you don't know when the cue is. So I've been trying like different songs, but you can delete them. Like you can stop them and delete them so that they don't go onto your thing so nobody can see them. But like I said, it's a super cool app. You can, like I said, you can look up artists, you can join other people, you can, express yourself and do freestyling. You can, like I said, you can like find your favorite songs or whatever. You can join and collab with like a duet or a trio or anything like that, or just a solo part. It's really, really, really cool. And like I said, if you're listening, you can sponsor me, So I'm just saying if, that would be awesome. But like I said, it's a totally cool app, and just check it out. Just like Google it or like put it in your Play Store and just look at it and just like read the description before you like press and like download it. Read the description and look at the pictures and see if it's something that you would get into. Because I mean, even if you can't sing, I've listened to some people on there that have absolutely no voice at all, but the fact that they're actually on it and singing in front of all these people to listen to and they don't care, that's just like star power right there. So like I said, first of all, my hair is staying the way it is, and I'm waiting for a while now because I've done a lot to it to get a little bit of nutrients and stuff back into it. And one, my hair looks really dry right now because my hair is naturally curly because I am mixed. I am Puerto Rican and white. So, yeah, so it's like super dry because of all the bleaching and dyeing and washing and drying and styling and stuff. So I'm giving it a rest. And I'll probably wash it today. I'm going to probably after this go put some fat hair in it. And I don't think I'm going to put anything else in it, but I'm going to put a lot of like the fat hair in the root area. And then I'll put it at the ends and like spread it out throughout the length of my hair. Sorry, it looks crazy right now. But yeah, like I said, yeah guys. Anyways, like I said, I wanted to address something. Like, you guys always see me talking with like my camera like this, like it's always like this, like I'm always talking to it like this, is because, and I've told you a million times, is because I have something on right now. But one, during the summer and even in the winter in this apartment, it is blazing hot. Like my thermostat during the winter, I'll put it on 70. That's it, the whole time on 70, and I will be burning up. Like, I'll literally like turn it down, turn it up, turn it down, turn it up, because, or I'll open the window and I'll try, like this year, I don't want to open the window on like the side that's like right over here because I have my lily plant, which I call Alice, because last year during the winter, it almost died. My plant literally like wilted all the way down, and I had to take it down, and I put it on the floor, and I put a heater, like a little small heater, literally all the way up against the base of the plant. And then I put it back after like it sat there for like maybe an hour or so, or maybe like 30 minutes. I put it back on the table that it's on right now, and I'll show it to you real quick. That plant right there is that plant is, I named it Alice because I'm crazy and I like Alice in Wonderland, and I like, Disney, and I like, Nightmare Before Christmas and Corpse Bride, and I'm like, those are like my favorite movies from Disney. I'm not saying like I watch a ton of scary movies. I've seen, they don't even carry them on Netflix anymore. Like I just looked them up and they're not even on Netflix. Anyways, so it literally like wilted all the way down, and that plant's from my mom and dad's like wedding anniversary, from like a few years ago, and they gave it to me, and I've been trying, just to keep it alive because I don't want it to die. And I've been doing really well with it, actually, just to let you know. It's been really well. My grandfather was a severe what do you call that, like herpetologist guy. Like he had a greenhouse and stuff like that, and he like had his own garden because they were like not the richest people. And my grandma would make her own pickles and own tomatoes, canned tomatoes and stuff. And he grew like onions and all this stuff in his garden. But we just went there in the Clarinda, Iowa vlog for Memorial Day, in the Memorial Day vlog, to visit their graves. And yeah, check it out. So anyways, like I said, it literally almost died. The whole damn thing wilted, and I put it on the floor, put a heater on it, and was like praying to God. And I don't like believe in, I believe in God, but I practice Wicca and I practice witchcraft. Like I practice magic and spells and stuff, like herbs, and just more a natural way of life, like earth, air, fire, water, and the spirit, and just the god and the goddess. The Hecate and Hades is what I worship, is Hecate and Hades. Hecate is the goddess of witchcraft, and Hades is the god of the underworld. But I put a heater on it, and I stuck the heater on, like I set it on the back on the table, and I put the heater on it for a while. And literally like right after, like literally like an hour or two later, like 2 hours later, that thing stood straight up. That thing was like boing, like seriously, like that thing stood straight up. That thing was like, I like couldn't even believe that, like I just couldn't believe it. I was so proud of myself. But yeah, it's doing a lot better now. I'll show it to you one more time. Like that's the plant right there, and I don't know if you can see some of the lilies that are blooming, like those two on the side. One's dead, but what I do is I take the tops of them off. I like when they're dead like that, after they die and they like wilt all the way down, I pinch off the top of it. Sorry about my finger, guys. And I dry them out a little bit more, and I put them in one of the sides of my drawers in my great grandmother's cabinet that I use for all my like herbs and stuff and my witchcraft stuff. And those, especially the top buds of them, when you dry them out and you crush them all up and you put them in like blended incenses, or just on a charcoal disc, that like a hookah disc, that's what it is, a hookah disc, and you like crush it all up and you put it on there and you burn it, and you just let it burn, just let the smoke fill your house. It helps break like love spells and stuff. So like anything that is like cast against you, or like just bad juju towards you, that will definitely help like breaking any type of like bad juju towards like a relationship or anything like that. So like you could go out and just buy like a couple of lilies and dry them out, or even if they're not dried out, they might burn a little funny, but if you can dry them out, and then just like use just little bits of them and burn them for like a week, like every day for a week, and then you should feel like it should help a lot with like relationship problems and stuff like that, or just bringing love into your life and stuff like that. So it just, even if you don't believe in the craft, like it's just having a lily plant is just good for like love in general. It just, if you like grow it and know how to grow it, it just like, it really does help.